OnTheSceneNY.
Yeah.
Ideally, when you hear it, it just sounds like something.
I'm on take number 4 right now. Yeah. Chillin' though.
I want to be that dude that's making most of the beats.
What up, Waco kid?
Yeah, I noticed that about you.
Yo.
Yeah, you already know, man. OnTheSceneNY, Welsh Sits Down. I'm here with Alex Aff. How you spell that? Aff?
Alex Aff, like A-double-F, you know what I'm saying? That was good.
Young Durham rapper on the come up. You know what I mean? We're gonna get to a lot of topics. Mixtape dropping this July. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about a lot of things, you know what I mean? But, you know, just introduce people.
Alex Aff, Durham, North Carolina, hip-hop artist, you know what I'm saying? This rap shit is kind of what's where my mind's at right now, so, you know, I'm just trying to, you know, make it happen.
Oh, okay. So let's talk. I mean, your music is not like a Southern based music.
Nah, not really.
It's more like, you remind me of like a Joey Badass.
I get that all the time.
Like how does that, you know what I mean? Like, how did you develop that kind of flow?
Well, I mean, I guess it was just the artist I was listening to at the time, like before I really got into it. It was more like New York-based artists. I guess I wouldn't say New York-based artists, but just more like lyrically driven, story-based type of artists. Joey Badass he's definitely one of my influences. But J. Cole, Kendrick, of course Nas and all them niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I gravitated more toward that type of.
Yeah, because your lyrical content is like really out of his league, especially for your age and the area that you're coming from. You know, this is the area where a lot of trap music and party music, you're more lyrical. So when I listen to your music, I'm like, wow, this man is ahead of his time. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm like, wow, you know, did you analyze it like, okay, North Carolina, I don't want to have a North Carolina sound. I want to have an out-of-state sound. I want to grasp other people in other regions to hear my music.
Well, I mean, I didn't really look at it like that. I just knew that, like, when making music, that type of shit was like true to me. So I just kind of wanted to make the music that I wanted to make, and just make it like just true to who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? And that was that type of style of music. You know what I'm saying?
Now, how long you been spitting in the game?
I mean, I've been taking it serious for like a little more than a year. But of course, I've been rapping ever since I was like in middle school and shit, just through the hallways, freestyling and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now,
I see you do a lot of the production and a lot of, you know, your movement by yourself. You know what I mean? Nowadays, independence is the way to go. Do you see yourself just, you know, basically staying independent, or you know, trying to get that deal? I mean, what lane?
I mean, I definitely thought about that. You know, I mean, it just definitely depends on the situation. You know, I mean, just doing it by myself. You know, of course, it's not like easy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I know like the further I keep pushing, I'm gonna end up like linking with the right people that we can all help each other progress in the right way. You know, I just want everything to make sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to like do anything that doesn't make sense for me. You know what I'm saying?
Now, how many mixtapes have you put out in the past?
I only have one out officially, but like I have, before that I put like 2 out, but like they weren't good, so I took them down. So I only have like 1 out officially called Who Knows Who Cares, and I released that like a year ago. And next month I'm trying to drop. I'm gonna drop Who Knows Who Cares 2.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. So basically, what kind of music are you listening to now that, you know, that you say, I want to get in the booth?
I get inspired every time I listen to like an artist who's like better than me, like who's just so lyrical that it just makes me want to write some more. Like you got J. Cole, Kendrick, Crooked I, Slaughterhouse, Logic. I'm a big Crit fan.
Okay.
And J. Cole and Big Crit kind of inspired me to really get into production too, because I'm trying to I want to be that dude that's making most of the beats too.
Yeah, I noticed that about you. I noticed that. Speaking of J. Cole, North Carolina-based artist, had to step out of his region to basically, you know, pursue his dream.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that? Do you agree that's the right route, or do you want to stick with, you know what, I'm going to stick with Carolina all the way until somebody hears me, and then I'm going to put Carolina on my back?
Well, I mean, when J. Cole did that, he did that at a time where he kind of had to, because that was like maybe like 2007, 2006 or so,
right,
where like the game was completely different than it is now. Like, you know, niggas got the internet and Twitter and shit, you know what I'm saying? So really, I feel like anybody can kind of really make something happen from anywhere. But I mean, it's definitely a known fact that if you're in New York, you're definitely like just a white, like you definitely have a better chance of like reaching certain people than you would like in a place like North Carolina. Yeah, ideally, like, you can make something happen from anywhere. That's what I believe.
Definitely. Man, I'm here kicking in with the boy Alex Aff. You know what I mean? Durham. This boy is lyrical, man. I checked out your last video with I don't want to pronounce his name wrong. Is it Waco? Waco? I mean,
you pronounced it terribly wrong. It's Waco. Waco was good.
Waco. Shout out to Waco. My fault, Waco. You know what I mean? The song is dope though. What made y'all, you know, do that kind of song? Because, you know, it was like a, you know, emotional, you know, kind of song. Like, what made y'all, you know?
Well, Waco, he's been like my friend ever since like the middle school days of me just bullshitting and rapping, and I kind of had that beat laying around, and I kind of had the song to it too, and then I just approached him with the idea just because I just wanted to do a song with him, just on some like, oh fuck it, let's do a song, you know what I'm saying? But when we recorded it, it came out doper than I thought, so we were just instantly like, let's do a visual, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do a visual for it.
Now, who's the production team on these visuals? I see they do a lot of most of your latest videos.
JK Media, shout out Jordan. His visuals are A1. He did my last 3 visuals. You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably trying to do one more soon. But yeah, he's been doing most of my video work. You know what I'm saying? He's real dope with it.
Okay. In the area, right? In the North Carolina area, Greensboro, Durham, any big name producers have you reached out to or worked with?
As far as producers, I mean, like I said, like I make the majority of my beats, so I mean, I don't really have like too many producers that like that are fucking with me right now. On the project that I'm dropping, I got one joint from Dre Rubio. He's a Durham producer, and then like I have one joint from this Creedmoor producer who's also my engineer. His name is Nils.
Okay.
And then like one other joint from these 2 Durham producers, Funkleberry and Trandle. And then other than that, like I make the rest of the beats.
Oh, okay. So any features from local artists? Or?
Yeah, I got a few. I got one joint from Camus. He's a Durham artist. One joint from my nigga The Fourth. He's from Fayetteville. And one joint from Vontae the King. He's from Fayetteville. And then I got that joint from Waco. I'm gonna put that on it.
So let's talk categories. Let's talk music. Let's talk your style of music. Your style of music tends to not get heavy radio play. Is that a factor in your mind that, you know, later on when your music starts to buzz, that, you know, is a chance that the radios might not accept that music?
Well, I mean, I've studied the game, and I've seen, like, you know, the artists who are making, like, I guess music that isn't too fit for the radio. My theory is, like, if the music is good and like there's so many people supporting it, like the radio is gonna support it too.
Right.
But you know, ideally, I'm not like trying to make music that is purposely not intended for the radio. I'm really just making the music that I personally like to listen to. And I guess ideally when you hear it, it just sounds like something that wouldn't be on the radio.
Right.
But you know, really, I'm just trying to get it to the people, because I know like the people are the reason any artist is successful, period. True. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like trying to skip all the other shit and just get it straight to the people, and just see if they can engage and see if that can resonate with them, and just garner their support.
speaking of the people, upcoming artists like yourself, young guy, how do you grasp a following? How do you go out to make people convinced that, yo, this is the music that you need to listen to, my music? How do you build your audience?
I mean, there's no. I think the best way for me to build my audience is just to be me, you know what I'm saying? Just be myself. And I feel like if people see like me display the music and just be as organic as possible, I think they're naturally gonna gravitate and just respect it just for the simple fact that I'm not like putting on the front. Like, I mean, you saw some of my stuff. I mean, I'm not like, I didn't say one lie. I'm not talking about like any money that I don't have, or like 1,000 broads that I don't have. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, I'm gonna just be myself the whole way. You know, I feel like if I just stay myself, like, people will fuck with it.
Definitely. Like I said, man, I'm here with the young lyrical man out of Durham, North Carolina. You know, dropping that mixtape July. When can the people, where you dropping it at?
I'm gonna probably drop it. I'm gonna probably upload it on Audio Mac, but I'm gonna have some physical copies too. And I didn't drop the artwork officially, but I'm gonna let go of the artwork officially. I got like one more joint to record before it's like all completed, but I'm aiming to drop it in July. I'm not gonna wait too long.
Branding yourself. I mean, how many shows have you done in the past, or how many shows that you got lined up?
I've done a few shows in the past. Not as many as I wanted to, but I definitely did a few. Like some people reached out to me and kind of saw what I was doing and wanted me to perform. I had a few shows in Raleigh. I had one in Durham previously. Later this year, I think I have maybe one lined up. I'm not really sure about that yet, but I'm just focused on like just staying consistent and like just dropping like a whole bunch of music, like a whole bunch of music, like a whole bunch of music. You know what I'm saying?
Blood in the streets, huh? But let's talk. You know what I mean? You're a young guy, right? Young artist.
Young guy.
A lot of young artists out there. What you think about the XXL magazine?
I mean, I gotta be honest, right?
What's your thoughts on the freshmen? Let's talk.
Man, I mean, I wasn't really fucking with it. I feel like, I feel like just the general industry is headed in a better place where like more like I guess underground based like lyrical music has the forefront of the industry.
Right.
I guess as far as the XXL cover and all the freshmen, there's really not too much of that, and I feel like I'm speaking kind of biased because I just prefer to like listen to like the lyrical shit.
Okay.
But I mean, honestly, like I'm really not fans of like most of them. I'm a big Lil Bibby fan. I fuck with Isaiah Rashad. But most of them, and Troy Ave, I fuck with Troy Ave, he makes some good music. But most of them, it's not really like my like musical preference, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So, I see the industry is it's all confused a little bit. I mean, now you got upcoming artists, most of their goals, well, I'm not gonna say most of their goals, but a lot of their goals, a lot of people, they want to aim to make the XXL cover to get their, presence out there, to get their music out there, to get their face out there.
Yeah.
Do you look at it like, hey, when I drop music, I'm thinking like, I want to make the freshman cover, or I want people to notice me, or you just making music like, I just want to make music, and whoever hear it, they're going to hear it, and they're going to have to respect it?
Well, I mean, it's both. I mean, I think I'm a ways away from getting to that point where I'll be on the XXL cover. I mean, honestly, I feel like I will one day. But right now for me, it's just as of right now, I'm just trying to drop a lot of music and just have it circulate on more blogs and stuff, and just get people engaging with the content, and just kind of grow like a little following, and just see if I can get like some people behind me. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of following, like I said, brings me back to my question again. North Carolina, right? Right now, you would say, who's running the game?
North Carolina, who's running the game?
No. Like, what region you would say is running the game?
Oh, North Carolina, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Charlotte's running the game right now.
Now, overall region, what would you say running the game? New York, Chicago, West Coast?
Chicago.
Chicago has the grasp on the game right now.
Yeah.
What do North Carolina artists have to do to get recognition like Chicago is doing?
Well, I mean, if you see what Chicago is doing, like, I guess you can say whatever you want to say about the music, like it's promoting like violence,
right,
and all that bullshit. But really, like, they figured it out. Like, they really all just like came together, and they really, like, they all pushed each other. They were all behind, like, everybody, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, that's why they all kind of got on one by one, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
In North Carolina definitely doesn't have that mentality, you know, and I feel like at the same time, you know, like, it would be, like, more artists should be like, should make like really serious pushes, right, you know what I'm saying, towards like just putting music out and stuff, and really trying to level up. But, you know, I'm trying to do the same thing myself, so I mean, I'm not gonna sit here in front like I can give anybody advice, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely coming together, definitely, and having everybody support everybody would help more than hurt, you know what I'm saying? That's all I know.
Definitely. Like I said, man, I'm here with Alex Aff from Durham, you know what I mean? The young lyrical spitter, you know what I mean? This boy, he got a lot of heat with him. He's coming for y'all. Since the people might not know you or might not see you, and they're gonna see this visual, you know, spit something for the people to let them know that you're serious.
Alright. I say there's probably a lot of rappers I ain't even better than. I'm a decadent lyricist with eminent emphasis on the shit that I'm scribbling, elegant, never hesitant. Higher than the president on medicated medicine I never had. Delicate etiquette, I'm a detriment to my own mind, so glory gon' be my testament, so praise me. Young king niggas ain't alright with that. They say they got drive, I need to know where they license at. Sell my soul, make $1 million just to buy it back. When it comes to these hoes, man, I keep my mind off that. I'm so focused with a flow that's so potent, meditating, see my thoughts in slow motion, feeling so chosen. Like a bitch, I got my own Trojan, deep as the whole ocean, nice guy, but I think my soul frozen. Keep judging me, it's nothing, G. I never killed a man, guess I can't say that I'm a fucking G. Crazy how these niggas come up with the terminology. And I ain't even trying to rhyme with that last line. Visualize a nice whip with a couple bad dimes. Fun to dive in it like I'm about to get baptized. I ain't no angry rapper, but I got mad lines. Better pay attention every time Alex Aff rhyme. Swear to God that I'm nicer than average, and all these other rhymers are adequate. The sad thing is, I'ma never tell my mom I'm a graduate. Listen to me, see I'm obviously passionate. So call me your advocate for my own life. They tell me what I should do. Only way you would understand if I was you. Whack music shit, John, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't finna front for y'all like I ain't going through it. I'm broke as fuck with a dream. Nobody cares. Try and talk late at night, only nobody's there, so I scribble down my thoughts in the perfect way to share it. Vision certainly the clearest. I'ma permeate the rarest niggas in this rap game. I figured out the recipe, yeah, and that's just doing what's best for me.
Like I said, man, if y'all never heard about Durham, if y'all don't know nothing about Durham, you looking at Durham, you know what I mean? Looking at the future of North Carolina right here. The boy just spit some bars for y'all to, you know what I mean, to sit on y'all brain. You know what I mean? I'm here with Alex Aff, you know what I'm saying? The young lyrical one, you know what I mean? I'm Welsh the God, OTS, you know what I mean? And we out.
Love, homie.